We begin with our first big showbiz countdown of the night. It is today's top 3 showbiz dilemmas. Fired up, Charles. Number 3 is where we kick it off with the beauty and a beast of a dilemma. We learned today that Miss Alabama USA, Katherine Webb, is now reportedly lying low after becoming an overnight it girl during the BCS College Football Championship, as men everywhere have just been swooning over her while her boyfriend led his team on the field. Katherine, it seems, is actually afraid that all of her fame is going to muck up her relationship with her boyfriend. We are taking the dilemmas tonight to Nicole Lapin, who is the founder of Recessionista.com, and Bill Bellamy, the great comedian, and also the star of the syndicated sitcom Mr. Box Office. It is great to have you both here, guys. Let's get to this report. It's from TMZ. They're saying that Katherine is canceling interview requests, partly because her boyfriend, Alabama quarterback A.J. McCarron, is upset about all the fame. Not that he's jealous, but he just doesn't want it to overshadow his team. And we should point out she's only been dating the guy for about a month. So that brings us to Katherine's dilemma. On one hand, fame and great career opportunities like this, you know, they don't really come around every day. On the other hand, neither do good relationships. Nicole, to you first, what should she do?
She should be out there. She's gorgeous. She's ambitious. She should learn how to balance her personal life and her recent fame, and he just needs to man up. She doesn't need to throw her career away for a man. I mean, they should look at Tom and Giselle. He didn't dump her after she made an offhanded comment, and she wasn't even commenting. I was at the game. She wasn't flaunting herself. She was just cheering on her man. Also, look to Tony Romo and Jess Simpson of probably what not to do. But she should be out there. She's stunning, and he should be proud of her.
Yeah, and I'm sure he is, and I think she's probably just trying to strike a balance here. Katherine's telling TMZ that it's not her boyfriend who actually asked her to pull back on these interviews. She says that she just doesn't want them to become another celebrity couple because she does see a future with the guy. And Bill, I actually got to respect that, but what do you think about her dilemma?
I think it's really, really cute that she's like, I don't want it to be about me, but baby, it's about you.
Yeah.
She is beautiful, just like Nicole said. I mean, she's Miss Alabama, okay? Okay, she's not Miss Detroit. She's not, you know what I'm saying?
No, wait, explain that to me.
You got to explain, this girl is Miss Alabama. She's a naturally pretty girl. They make a great couple. It's like the perfect storm. He's a great quarterback. He just won the championship. His girl's Miss Alabama. All they need is an Alabama baby. It's over.
Bill, what's your Twitter handle?
At Bill Bellamy.
Okay, Detroit, that's where you send your messages. Katherine has only done a few interviews, and she's been very careful trying to keep the focus on her boyfriend, AJ, and his team. Watch what she told the Today Show about that.
I'm flattered at all the attention, and, you know, I'm humbled, but at the same time, I think we need to kind of draw back our focus to who the real winners are. And but at the same time, you know, I'll do whatever I can to help the team out and support AJ and do all that.
Okay, so it looks like Katherine and AJ just want to keep the focus on his team. Nicole, even though you feel she should be seizing the moment, jumping on every opportunity that comes to her, you can't really blame them, can you?
She was a public figure before she met him a whole month ago, right? I mean, Bill, they're like American Pie, right?
Right. Hey, let me tell you something. She needs to call Beyonce today. Ask Beyonce how to do it. Beyonce and Jay-Z have the best combination of, you know, working it together. It works together, complementing each other. It's a great time for them. They're young. They're both good looking. Why not do it? What is she afraid of?
He needs to man up.
And if there are any conspiracy theorists out there who are suggesting that she intentionally planted herself in the audience to hopefully get some attention,
no way.
I think this pretty much shoots that down. All right.
Yeah.
So here we have Katherine Webb. She says she doesn't want her and her boyfriend to be seen as this celebrity couple, unlike the celebrity super couple that appear at number 2 in our Showbiz Countdown of Showbiz Dilemmas, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. Now, there's some brand new reports today that they plan to keep the baby they're having out of the spotlight. This is shocking to me. I feel like the Earth's going to just implode. Us Magazine reporting that Kim doesn't even want her baby to appear on the Kardashian reality shows, if you can even possibly believe that. So here's our Kimye dilemma. On one hand, they don't want to exploit their unborn child. I think that's great. On the other hand, a baby would be huge for the Kardashian family business, a.k.a. the spotlight. Nicole, Here's my take on this.
Okay.
I always feel like you got to leave the kids off TV until they have a choice. But in a way, and not that she owes anybody anything, she's kind of being hypocritical when she puts her whole life out there, and then suddenly she's going to pull back the thing that people might be most interested in. What should they do?
Right. I mean, why stop now? The Kardashians have always been family-centric. Kourtney brought 2 of her babies through reality television. If any reality family was going to do it, the Kardashians know how to do it right.
Hey, Bill, it's Kanye that's shutting this down, isn't it? We don't know for sure,
I
but
would assume that it's Kanye because, I mean, he probably wants to be able to have a little bit of a private life with the baby, but he's marrying into the machine. I mean, that is a machine. And the mom, she already got the show probably produced and everything. So, you know that baby, that's going to be the most famous child in reality history.
So do you agree with what their alleged plan is, what we're hearing that they're going to do? Do you agree that they should keep the baby off reality TV?
Somebody's going to give them like $6 million because they offered them like, you know, 3 point something or whatever, and then Jay-Z's kid got that number. If somebody comes up with about $9 million, let's go!
You're in, right?
Everything's going to be sponsored. The placenta is going to be sponsored.
Of course it is. You know, I really have to wonder if Kanye West is kind of starting to back up just a little bit.
Yeah, but AJ, why stop now? I mean, why not stop with the bikini waxing or the other salacious stuff? This is a baby.
Yeah, but that's not Kanye. That's not Kanye. You know, that's all Kim. And I think Kanye's always been aware of what's going on with that, but, you know. Yeah, all right.
Hey.
So who's facing the biggest dilemma tonight? At number 1 on our Showbiz Countdown, Justin Bieber, who has to decide whether to make fun of his pot-smoking mess. Bieber is scheduled to host Saturday Night Live next month, and TMZ is reporting today that he actually told everybody over at SNL everything about him's fair game, including those TMZ pics that just came out showing him smoking something that looks like ganja. So here's Justin's joking about toking dilemma. On one hand, making fun of the pot smoking scandal could diffuse it. On the other hand, of course, it could reignite the smoking scandal.
No.
Bill, what does he do?
I'm a comedian. I'm telling you, hit it head on. Don't run from it. Hit it. Make fun of yourself. And have a good time. He's a young guy. You know, Michael Phelps, he had a little weed. He got right back in the pool. It was not even a problem. It was a little bit of, oh my God. Then it was like, bye, swim, win another gold medal. I think he'll be fine in a couple of weeks, especially because Saturday Night Live is a comedy show. He'll get a chance to address it and have fun. Actually, I'll write the skit for him.
Yeah, I was going to say, Bill, what would you propose? Does he get out there and sing Puff the Magic Dragon or something? What do you have in mind?
One.
I'm going to write a song, but that's actually a good song there, AJ.
Yeah, it's one of my top 10 of all
SNL has
time.
had a long history, of course, of celebrities addressing their controversies, from Alec Baldwin to Lindsay Lohan, of course. So he just addresses it, we're all going to forget about it much quicker.
In most places, like if you go to Denver, that wouldn't even be a story because I think they legalized it out there in Colorado. But a great song that I think he should use for his skit is called I Got 5 on It.
He's such a smart kid, though. You know what, AJ? I actually did the first interview with the Biebs on CNN, and the booker tried to convince me to interview him. I had no idea who he was, but he's such a smart young kid. He's growing up in the media spotlight, so he's going to have some blunders with growing pains. As long as he addresses it, everybody's going to forget about it a lot quicker.
Easy.
Yeah, he's a smart guy, as is his manager, Scooter Braun, who we're also big fans of. Yeah. And you know that they are having meetings figuring out, okay, we got this thing, let's figure out how do we make it work to our advantage. I have a feeling they will. Bill, Nicole, great to see you both.
Hey, thank you.
All right, tonight we have another Showbiz Countdown.